Welcome to your weekly forecast. Let's take a look at what's going on in the stars from the 16th to the 23rd of March. We've got loads happening in the skies this week. So we've got a new moon in Pisces on the 19th of March. We've got the spring equinox and the sun moving into Aries on Friday the 20th. So there's some endings and some new beginnings this week, that is for sure. So we're going to start off with the moon in the sign of Aquarius at the beginning of the week. So this is a great time to get clear on your vision and your vision board. If you've got one, this is a good time to really start creating that board, putting up some pictures on a cork board of all the things that you want to bring into your life in the spring. And then we've got this new moon in Pisces, which is very creative, helping you to focus on your intuition, helping you to focus on what's most important to you. There's going to be some clarity this week because Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, and we've got this new moon in the last sign of the zodiac in the early hours of the 19th of March on Thursday. So what's your truth? What's your intuition guiding you towards? What feels right? Really trust your vibes this week because they're going to be absolutely spot on. And that new moon will help you to move forward with clarity on Thursday. So at the point of the spring equinox, when the sun moves into the sign of Aries, this is the astrological new year. So traditionally, obviously, January is the new year, but actually we're in winter, January, Feb, and now we're moving into spring. So what do you want to create in spring? What do you want to create more of in spring? So let's take a look at the angel cards for you and see what this new moon is bringing for you, what the sun in Aries, the spring equinox is bringing. So the equinox is a time of balance. How can you bring more balance into your life over the coming months? What do you know to be unbalanced? Maybe you need to receive more than you give. Maybe you need to rest more than you do. Maybe there's some changes around your working life. So we have got still some planets remaining in Pisces. So Mercury moves forward around the time of the spring equinox on the 20th of March also. So this is going to bring a release and a change and a shift as Mercury starts to move direct again. And we've got Mars in Pisces. So this is about how can you be of service? How can you be most useful? What is the divine plan? Because Pisces is all about surrendering to the divine plan. So let's take a look at the angel cards. First card, take your power back. This is a very Aries message. This is saying use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. Okay, so where do you need to take your power back? This is Sun in Aries, the Venus is now in Aries. So how can you take your power back in your relationships, in your working life? Saturn's in Aries, which is helping you make bold decisions for the long term. So how can you empower yourself in your life? Where are you giving your power away? This is saying you're a natural counsellor and many people benefit from your guidance and your reassurance. And you can see in this picture that Spirit is working through this person. So for those of you who work with others in some capacity, there's going to be more of this for you. This Mars in Pisces energy is all about how can we be of service, how can we help, how can we use our spiritual gifts to serve other people and help other people more. So you're going to get some guidance around this. Okay, compassion. This is such a Pisces message. So this is saying, how can you be more compassionate towards yourself and others? Soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So where can you be more compassionate towards yourself? So this is really strong. You know, Sun in Aries is I am. So the affirmation for Aries is I am. So this is about focusing on you and your needs. What do you need to do to take care of yourself? What do you need in your life? Your needs are your non-negotiables, you know. How can you look after yourself better and how can you put yourself first more? So this month now ahead, the sun's going to be in Aries until the 20th of April. So when this sun's in Aries, first sign of the zodiac, what inspired action do you need to take? Where do you need to be courageous and bold? And where do you need to put yourself first? So it's really, really strong energy for the week ahead. Obviously we're still in the 3rd month of the year, so number 3 is about creativity and connection, because 3 is a Gemini number. So where are there new connections coming in for you? Or perhaps there's some old connections that have come back from the past that you are moving forward with now. Mercury retrograde might have brought 1 or 2 people from the past back into your life. March is all about connecting, networking. It's a very powerful month because March, M-A-R, Mars, it's a Mars month. It's a month of energy, drive, ambition and focus, of getting stuff done, taking decisive action. So if you know decisively there's something you need to release, now is the time to do it, to make space for the new beginnings of spring. So do let me know, do write a comment below on what you resonated with in this forecast. Do like or share this video, and if you'd like a personal reading with me, you can book this through my website at sallytrotman.com. I'll put a link below. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back with the next forecast soon.